What if I told you most people using solar are leaving a huge amount of power on the table every single day? It is not because their panels are bad, but because they don't understand how to use them properly. Welcome to Solar Hacks Lab, where we break down the real techniques that turn an average setup into an efficient system. Solar is not just about panels. It's about how every part of the system works together. Small adjustments can create massive differences over time. At the beginning, most setups are built for output, not efficiency. People focus on how many panels they have, how big the battery is, and how powerful the system looks on paper. But the first real hack is this: production means nothing if you don't capture and use it properly. Energy that isn't stored or used at the right time is wasted, and this happens more often than people think. This is especially true during peak sunlight hours when systems are producing more than they can store or consume. That leads to the next key insight. Timing is everything. Smart users don't just generate power, they shift usage to match production. Running high-energy tasks when the sun is strongest and charging devices during peak hours increases efficiency. Reducing load when production drops reduces strain on batteries. Then there's panel positioning, a highly underestimated factor. Small changes in angle or direction can significantly impact output, especially across seasons. People lose efficiency by leaving panels fixed year-round instead of adjusting for sun position. Another major factor is shading. Partial shading on a single panel can reduce output across the entire string. Many users don't notice because the system still works, just not at full capacity. Over time, that loss adds up. Now let's talk about batteries, because this is where stored power is either preserved or lost. One of the biggest mistakes is cycling batteries inefficiently, draining them too low or charging them inconsistently. The real hack is maintaining stable charge cycles and understanding that battery health is as important as panel output. Wiring and connections are another hidden area. Resistance or poor connections can reduce efficiency without obvious signs. Experienced users regularly maintain their systems because small losses can exist without being visible. Then there's system scaling. Many people think adding more panels will solve everything, but that is not always true. If the inverter or battery can't handle the load, extra capacity doesn't translate into usable power. Balance beats size. A well-balanced system with moderate capacity will outperform an oversized system that isn't optimized. Now here's the part most overlook: monitoring. If you don't track your system, you don't know how it's performing. Real solar setups rely on data, understanding daily production, usage patterns, and battery levels. Identifying trends over time allows you to adjust, and those adjustments are where the real gains happen. Finally, the biggest solar hack of all is mindset. Solar is not a set-and-forget system. It's a living system that responds to environment and conditions. The more you interact, the more efficient it becomes. Solar power is not limited by equipment as much as by how you use it. Small optimizations compound over time. Solar is not about collecting sunlight. It's about converting it into reliable energy in the most efficient way. Once you understand that, you stop chasing bigger systems and start building smarter ones. If you want more deep, practical breakdowns about solar and off-grid power, subscribe to Off Grid Lifehack.